This, ladies and gentlemen, on Tyler Evans, is a pretty weird hat. And this is the Sometimes Vlog! More interesting than you doing that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, was pretty interesting. Was the way that guy was looking at you while you did it.
Yeah.
It was nice. All right, Tyler, I just handed you a certain amount of money.
Okay.
And no, this is not a hypothetical. I literally just handed you a certain amount of money.
It's mostly always hypothetical.
And we're going to use it for something amazing. We are at Disneyland, in Adventureland, inside of the bazaar
Harper's
area in, well, it's not the bazaar, it's South Seas Trading. We're in the bazaar, basically.
We're in the bazaar.
In Adventureland. And there's somebody amazing here I would like you all to meet. His name,
Tyler Evans.
Shrunken. Oh, did you tell me I was going to talk about you?
You pointed the camera at me for a second.
And
I got
said
excited.
I wanted someone to meet.
Yeah.
Well, they know you already.
Oh, hey guys.
And it's like, hey, I'd like to introduce you to your brother. No. Shrunken Ned! Dun, 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 dun. Look at him. Get it? Like Shrunken Ned? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is that a pun?
Kind of.
How?
Well, it's like shrunken.
Oh,
shrunken
it rhymes.
Ned.
It rhymes.
Well,
like a Shrunken Ned.
Basically.
You got a Shrunken Ned.
Hey, who's this gamook?
He's
got
the
a shrunken Ned.
head shrink of the jungle.
Hashtag TM.
Get it?
Yeah.
He's the head shrink of the jungle. So here we go. You have a doctor of jungle medicine who's left some vials here. Has nothing to do with Shrunken Ned, but right here, the head shrink of the jungle for a personal diagnosis and a souvenir prescription card. Please insert coins below. So I have handed Tyler 50 cents, and is it going to be you or me that gets a prescription card from
I think
Shrunken
it should be
Ned?
you.
Clearly, I have a lot of problems.
I get enough doctor prescriptions in my life.
Well, but this is a head shrinker. You've never been to a head shrinker.
I'd like to keep it that way.
What? You're never going to go to a shrink?
We'll see how bad things get.
I actually really like it. All right, so Tyler, you place the coins in the machine. Okay. I'll put my hand on here, and we'll see what Shrunken Ned.
Hello and welcome.
Oh, hello.
First, stick out your tongue and say, ah.
Wow.
Put your thumbs in your ears, yes, you, and go booga, booga,
booga, booga, booga.
Now, hop on one foot,
that
one, and repeat after me.
Okay.
Buona prana banana.
Buona prana banana.
Buona prana banana. Yes, I believe I know your problem.
Oh.
You're too suggestible. You do what any buffoon tells you to.
No.
Even some half-baked witch doctor in the middle of the jungle.
Oh.
Get a clue, man. Buck up. Be yourself. And if that doesn't work, of course, be someone else. Yes. No, so take the advice I've tendered below for you. At least take that suggestion. And thank you so much. You know, patronizing Shrunken Ned, the jungle's only, but the best, of course, self-service witch doctor.
Thank you, Shrunken Ned. So he's a self-service witch doctor. Okay, what does it say, Tyler? What do we got here?
Follow Shrunken Ned's simple directions for a happy life.
Okay.
A, take your best shot. B, get a clue. C, shake it but don't break it. Wrap it up and take it. Haha. D, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Points in the comments if you can say who that's by. And E, discontinue if itching persists. This is a very suggestive card for Disneyland.
Were they actually... I can't tell you who to sock it to. That's actually on here. I thought you were just adding that. And E, discontinue if itching persists.
Yeah.
That's really weird. We did it!
Yeah.
Shrunken Ned the Witch Doctor. We did it.
Finally.
I finally saw a shrink. Get it?
I got it.
Get it? Because
Yeah,
his head is shrunken.
Justin, what are we doing at the bazaar?
Okay, what we're doing is we're going from the bazaar through the South Sea Trading this place with the Roxy hats, and we're going to get another Power of the Cobra bracelet, Tyler.
Oh,
because
yeah? Another one?
Gave away another Power of the Cobra bracelet. Hey, it's Robert. Hello, Robert.
Hello,
Robert works in here.
Why would you
What's
ever give
happening?
away your Power of the Cobra bracelet?
Well, there was a small child who wanted the power of the Cobra, and I had to give away the power of the Cobra to a small child.
You gave away your Cobra.
I gave away the Cobra power. Well, I passed them on.
Oh my
I passed them
God.
on. So I returned for more Cobra. Have you guys noticed an uptake in the sales of the Cobra bracelets at all?
Not me.
No.
I don't get into Cobra very much.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just want to. Have you guys noticed any uptake in the sales of the Cobra bracelets lately? Hopefully.
I actually had one guest come in. I think she came in because of me because
Yes.
she mentioned someone's name.
Yes.
It's like, who? She's
Tyler
like, I have to get
Evans.
this because of so-and-so.
Yes, that would be
And
me.
then I actually came across your videos and I was like, him.
Yes, it's me. But
Finally.
look, I passed on my powers to a young child. So here, you hold this.
Okay.
Point it in my general direction. I need to find one that's large because I can never. I always get extra large, and then it's too large. Here we go, large. And it's made, by the way, the power of the Cobra. Hold it up higher. There we go, Tyler. You're a very short man. The power of the Cobra is made, by the way, in Canada.
Oh,
So
the Canadian Cobra.
yeah, you can turn it on yourself too when you talk.
Well, I don't want to.
Why not?
Because.
You're a handsome guy, though.
But it's.
Oh my gosh, I feel a transformation coming over.
What?
It's the power of the Cobra.
No,
Punch your way into a
no.
new friendship,
Oh,
Tyler.
no, that's not
if
what
I
I
have the
want.
power of the Cobra, I can punch you to
We should have
death.
never come back
Punch
here.
you.
Tyler, all right, you should get one.
I'm not gonna.
Why?
We've been over this.
Have we?
I don't feel
I
like
think we've been
can-
over it in public.
I don't feel like I can appropriately honor and respect the Cobra, and I don't feel like I can behold its powers. I feel like it'll overtake me. I'll become too powerful, and then I'll get in a battle.
What you're saying is, if you wield the
Power of the Cobra.
you don't think you could wield it while using the wisdom of the owls.
Yeah, I don't think I would use it for good. I think I would use the itchiness of the eel. I'm gonna work on that.
You work on your excuse, but as far as excuses go, that already sounds pretty awful. Look at, we got Peter Pan and Tiger Lily in here. They just walked up. I feel like really cool now, like
Question
something
for
really
you.
important happened.
Who would be your bae?
What?
Who would be your bae? Would it be Tinkerbell or Tiger Lily? Not
Yeah, Tinkerbell or Tiger Lily? What would you say?
Tiger Lily.
It would be Tiger Lily.
1000%. Tiger Lily's the only
Tinkerbell
answer.
gets too jealous,
Yeah, that's true.
and she fights.
She gets like crazy obsessive. Like, what's the meme of the girl, the overly obsessed girlfriend?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I drink poison for you. Like, she gets all
Jaina.
nuts, yeah. She'll
The
drink
overly
poison for
attached
you.
girlfriend. Tink will drink poison for you?
Yeah, you remember her? She drank poison for Peter.
It's true.
Yeah. Just saying.
Wait, so you're saying Tink gets overly attached,
Yeah, and she's like, I drank poison for you.
but drinking poison was a good thing in that scenario?
I'm just saying, if a girl was like, I'll drink some poison to prove how much I love
What
you.
you're saying is if a
No.
girl is willing to jump in front of a bullet for you, she's a bad person.
No.
You're saying
I'm
you're
saying,
saying
it's
if a
creepy.
fairy loves you, it's awful.
No, not necessarily.
I don't know what else to say about that, Tyler. Look at this. There's all kinds of things. I can't take this because I can't purchase it yet, so we're gonna have to put it back for
Okay.
now. We're gonna have to come back after purchasing the power, and then we're gonna have a conversation
Okay.
about cobras and love.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. A freshly purchased Power of the Cobra bracelet. Now I can punch my way into a new era of friendship with Tyler Evans, rock journalist.
We can just talk. We don't have to
Feels
punch.
so good. I also kind of don't have to explain what just happened because due to the magic of editing, they'll know exactly what just happened right
Yeah.
there. Tyler, you and I have been looking at these gemstones here for the past couple seconds. What do you think of them? Are there any that strike your fancy?
There was earlier, but I put it back.
Which one was it?
Well, that's a good question. I like these blue ones.
Uh-huh.
I like them when they're really blue.
Ooh, I'm afraid you've lost my interest. Come on, Tyler, let's go out of these.
Justin treating the Tyler poorly.
Yeah, there's so. This is an office quote, by the way. I'm not actually just being a jerk to Tyler.
No.
There are so many cool things inside the Indiana Jones Bazaar. And if you don't know what the Power of the Cobra is, go back on the Sometimes vlogs. There are plenty of things on this channel about the Power of the Cobra, and there are plenty more goodies inside the Indiana Jones Adventure Outpost, which we
Oh, yeah.
have looked at and discussed in the
Many
past.
times.
At the moment, though, Tyler and I are going to take you out of the Sometimes vlog with a conversation about life love, the universal friendship. And actually, why not just sit on the steps? Let's just take a seat on the steps and just heimbuck the walkway, because it's not very crowded in
They
here.
got right there.
I feel like, you know, they got a
They got an additional. They planned this out.
So, Tyler,
Yeah.
how we doing?
Good, I think.
How's Tyler's life? You know what? People haven't seen you too often lately.
Well, they've been seeing me more lately.
More lately than prior lately. Late.
I get what you're saying. I think they do too.
But let's catch up. How's it going?
Everything's good. I'm working all the time. I'm about to start working 45 hours a week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of hours.
It's 5 hours of overtime a week. I'm about to start doing. You know, I gotta get health insurance, so that's a whole deal.
Because you only have one kidney.
Yeah, I have health
That's
insurance.
actually a literal thing. Tyler literally only has one kidney. What happened there?
Both my kidneys failed, and I had to have a transplant when I was a younger man.
Like how young, though?
I was 2 when I got sick. I was 5 when I had the transplant.
So you kind of remember, but most of you just remember, like, I grew up in a hospital.
I don't remember anything before being a sick kid.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're just like, I was a sick kid. It was kind of normal to you almost to be a sick kid, or no?
It is now.
Or did you know it was weird at the time?
I didn't know, like, I thought everyone got lab work
We got
lab
super
work
deep
done.
really quick,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
I thought everybody got lab work done when I was a kid.
Like you just thought everybody got their blood tested and
Yeah.
whatnot? Like everybody gets dialysis. Like it's normal.
Well, I wasn't on dialysis that long, which is good. But no, I thought everyone got their blood tested like once a month, and I thought everyone took medicine.
So the TLDR is you're fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
People don't ever need to ask you how your kidney's doing, although I do on a regular
Dude,
basis.
all
just
my
because I'm
friends-
kind of a jerk.
All my friends do. It's like a jerk thing.
We're kind of jerks, but loving jerks.
Yeah.
Lurks.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'll have to take medicine forever and stuff.
He has to take medicine forever. So the TLDR is you're one of those guys that's gotta have some health insurance.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
There's really not a way around it.
Yeah, as you
It's
know,
what you just said.
like, my perfect dream in the world is just to disappear, and I can't ever do that.
This is an interesting thing about Tyler. Tyler is a man of music.
Yeah.
You like records. You like the internet too. I mean, you're on it. Right?
Yeah, I think the internet's fun.
You know, you make
Yeah.
internet. You write on a website called livefaststepward.com.
Yeah.
And others. And you do stand-up comedy in front of people, and you hang out.
I do.
Disneyland.
All the above.
So people might find it surprising that you are literally one of the people that I know who is most likely, I don't know about skill set wise, like I don't know that you have all the skills to do it, but as far as your heart's desire, your innermost heart's desire, you're one of the most likely people I know to become a mountain man, like to just disappear into the woods one day.
Yeah, that's highly likely.
Like I don't know that you have the skills to like farm berries or whatever.
I could do it.
Like I don't know if you know how to tie pants.
Yeah, I mean, I could fish for sure.
That's how you make pants, right? You
And I could hunt.
You tie them?
I-
You've hunted?
I haven't, but I could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that you've practiced the skills so far, but as far as your heart goes,
Well, I
I
can
feel like
shoot.
you're one of those dudes that like, are you like the Bobby Hill? Like you got the secret shooting skill?
I'm really good at it, yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, for real.
I've never shot guns with you.
No, but I grew up in the South, so I've shot my fair share of guns.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say of people.
No.
I was getting like,
Of guns. I've never shot a person
Tyler
nor...
killed the guy.
I've never shot a person nor an animal.
Like Anchorman, you know, Brick killed the guy.
Yeah.
Tyler killed the guy.
No, just soda cans.
Oh, well, you kill people on a regular basis though with your jokes.
What?
See what I did there? I made it so funny. So, but Tyler, you would want to disappear off the grid, just disappear. No one would know where you were or what your name was. Is
Oh
that
yeah,
actually-
like a huge fantasy. Like the only thing I would keep from the modern world is like Netflix.
So you want to disappear into the mountains and live in the snow with the timber wolves, but you want Netflix while you're doing it.
Just to go to sleep. I go to sleep watching TV. That's the only time I ever watch TV.
But Tyler, don't you think that a real man goes to sleep watching the stars?
No.
Fair enough.
I think a homeless man goes to sleep watching the stars.
No, a homeless man goes to sleep on the stars on Hollywood Boulevard
Oh, that's true.
while looking up at an orange glow.
Yeah. Cannot see the stars.
Cannot see the stars from Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, exactly.
Ironically.
Yeah, exactly. No, we did something poetic there. I feel like there's something poetic and deep in there. We didn't
Yeah.
hit it, but we mined close.
All the
to
pieces
it.
are there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
You
can
guys
put
put it.
together.
Yeah, there you go. We set somebody
Yeah.
up for some good art
No, but
in the future.
I'm good, you know, trying to read a little more.
Oh, what are you reading?
Like some Kurt Vonnegut.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like a Dutch
Reading
koala
Mother
bear.
Night.
Oh, here's a question that comes from the vlog. Allie and I were a few days ago on the Sometimes vlog. We went to a Fairy Garden Supply Nursery.
Oh, yeah.
We were looking at fairy gardens. You know
Like
what those are?
as you do, yeah.
Small, cute gardens.
I don't know what
Cute.
they are. I recognize them from
You're
Instagram.
yawning already, so that's how much I can gauge your level of interest in the fairy gardens.
No,
But
it's just late.
the long story short is, I kept thinking that all the little garden gnomes kind of reminded me of someone that might be your relatives. Like, just look like little cute little tiny grandmas and stuff.
Well, most of my family's not that short. Like me and my dad and my grandpa.
But you're just kind of a little ball of love. I love you.
My brother's closer to 6 foot.
And anyway, but for the sake of
Yeah.
imagination.
Okay.
And then I brought up David the Gnome, and I was wondering if you knew what that was. You never watched the cartoon David the Gnome as
Nope.
a child or anything?
No.
Gnope.
No context.
Gnope.
Nope.
You know
I got no context for this.
All right,
man.
so everyone find clips of David the Gnome online
Mhm.
and tweet them to Tyler's Twitter, which is Tyler Brett with 2 T's Evans. You were named after Brett Michaels, the Poison.
Yep, that is 100%.
Bringing that back up.
100,000% true that happened.
You want to know how I'm doing?
Yeah. You usually just tell me.
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm feeling positive.
Yeah, it's because of the power of the Cobra.
D23 is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Disney convention that I wasn't planning on going to, but somebody bought me a ticket.
Oh, nice.
I bought somebody else another ticket.
District 23.
Now we're gonna go to it, I hope.
We are?
Oh, not you.
Oh, okay.
You definitely don't want to go to that.
Well, I don't have a ticket either way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just saying you don't want to try to convince you, like, you don't want to go to that. You don't care that you don't have a ticket. You don't feel left out.
I'll figure it out. I'll do something on that night.
But I mean, like, I don't want you to feel left out though when I go to it.
I'm sure I'll see it on Instagram.
Well, I think I'm gonna go on the Friday, which is day you work.
Oh, yeah.
So you probably will feel even worse actually, because you'll be at work like, dang it, I want to like pet real life Dumbos or whatever they got, whatever they got.
Whatever
there.
they do there.
Disney, it's a big Disney convention, and I'm sure they've got something there. Disney's official fan club is called D23.
It's weird.
And I'm sure there's a good explanation for why it's called
Were
that.
there 23 original Imagineers?
I'm 100% sure that someone has told me the reason why it's called that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually 100% sure several people have told me, but I'm also 1,000% sure I don't remember or
Leave
care.
a comment.
Well, if they leave a comment, then I'll have to care. Don't leave it. Yeah, okay, leave a comment.
I would like to know.
Okay, well,
And I read the comments for these all the
we
time.
could Google it though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue.
No, I'm not gonna
No.
Google that either.
I read the comments for these videos more than I actually watch
You
them.
read the comments and I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I reply to them though, but I don't read the. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something after the vlog. I was gonna tell it to them.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Well, the thing is, I don't want to invite more of it, but it's just something I think is very funny.
What was it?
Well, I can't tell you because I
Well,
don't want to
then
invite
you're setting up a whole.
Well, they'll figure it out.
What? Tyler's got weird secrets.
No, I just have weird things. You know me, my sense of humor is really weird.
All right. Well, the quest for positivity is going strong.
That's good. What
I'm
day are we
feeling-
on?
I have no idea. Somebody please figure out what day we're on. at the
That would
Quest
be
for Positivity.
impressive.
That would be impressive if someone could figure that out, and I would like to know personally.
Yeah, me too.
Tweet
actually.
me, JustinScarred.
Wouldn't be that hard to figure it out, I don't think.
I don't know. We're doing a lot of periscopes.
Yeah.
Again, we've resumed periscoping, which Periscope is a live streaming app. If you don't know, there are
Never
the
heard of
Cobra
it.
shirts
Yeah.
and other cool shirts. So fast I pour out.
You wearing a Hill Valley shirt?
Dude, I'm wearing the coolest T-shirt right now. Look at this. My friend Adrian bought me this.
That shirt's
t-shirt.
pretty dope.
He sent it to me.
What about this one?
What?
What?
Someday we should look at pictures from our trip to Hannibal, Missouri.
Did we
and just
take any?
talk about it. I don't know.
I took videos, not pictures. It's 2015.
That's true. And the videos, I think we're talking actually in them while we're there. It's probably better than talking about it after.
Yeah, I want to go back and watch all the travel stuff we've done. There's a lot. You know what I was looking at today is the Sun Studios video that no one has ever seen for whatever reason.
Tyler and I have been to Sun Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. You want
Memphis.
to explain what that is?
Memphis,
Oh,
Tennessee.
Memphis. Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee. I've been there a couple times, but you and I went there together and filmed a Random Land.
Yep. First Random Land I was ever in.
I thought it was a pretty good Random Land. Yeah, it was Tyler's first appearance in Random Land,
Yeah.
and there were no vlogs. It was Tyler's first appearance.
Popped up out of a dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so Sun Studios is basically what birthed music.
It made music from its heart.
Well, like Johnny Cash, Elvis, Roy Orbison, Jerry Lee Lewis,
50
Carl
Cent.
Perkins. Like all these guys got started there.
The guy that started the Whip with the Nay Nay.
Yeah, Whippin' Nene guy. But it was all there. And it's an amazing place, like music history, like kind of
Elvis Presley got his
Just
start
all,
there.
it just, yeah, it like all crosses over right here.
Just
This
let's,
whole place.
Johnny Cash too, and
Johnny
Gary Lee
Cash.
Lewis and all these guys, but
Yeah.
just Elvis Presley got his start making records in this building.
Yep.
It's an amazing place.
Yeah.
And Tyler and I got to go there.
Touch Elvis's microphone.
Almost no one is allowed to film the tour.
Yeah, but
They let us film the tour.
Uh-huh.
We filmed in the place.
When we were even more of nobodies.
It was great.
Yeah.
For the time. I mean, we would probably make a better video now.
I think it's perfect.
But I still think it's a pretty decent video.
I love
and
that
it's
video.
got the lowest view count of
Maybe
any...
the lowest.
It does.
Yeah.
I just checked today. It has the lowest view count of any Random Land ever. Just about 2,000 views.
It's so good though. Like it's a way better than some of your earlier Random Lands.
Can you
too.
believe that 5 Weird Things on Main Street has 9,000 views already within a week? And
Within a couple days, really?
Yeah, a couple days. Which I mean, fair enough because they're weird.
Yeah.
There's some weird things. And that was a heck of a fun. That was a good time.
Yeah.
It deserves it. But the birthplace of rock and roll,
Yeah. Sun Studios.
Sun Studios.
Hallowed ground.
sacred
Yeah.
to the Cobra religion.
Yeah. Sacred.
2,000.
It's 2,000. I thought it
If
was
you've never
more than
seen
that.
it, go and enjoy the video.
That's way less than I even thought it was.
Yeah, I think it's less than a lot of the vlogs.
Wow. It's
Just
such a
for
good
some
video.
reason, YouTube has algorithms and science behind it
Yeah.
that I don't understand. I never set out to be like a YouTuber. I don't like that word, or I don't know. I don't, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't understand it.
Right.
I wasn't like in my bed one day like I really want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah. Video American.
We started with like little mini documentaries,
Yeah.
which was cool. We liked them. Then we started doing the vlogs to hang out in between them.
Yeah.
Like a little video diary to hang out with the people who were already watching the things, and suddenly I was swept up like, oh, you're part of this thing now.
Yeah.
Which is cool, and I'm learning more about it and meeting more people who also
It's
do
interesting,
YouTube videos.
yeah.
It's cool, but I came at it from a different side than someone who like for example, was like a huge fan of PewDiePie or something, and then was like, I want to be a YouTuber. I didn't. That wasn't my path.
Yeah. That's true.
It's not my trajectory.
Yeah. Random
I
Land
don't remember
was
what the
almost-
point of that.
No, Random Land was like such an afterthought too.
Yeah.
Like, it almost never happened. but-
Almost never happened. Adam Wu encouraged me to go in front of the camera for something we were already trying to do.
Random Land was like
Oh,
our
sure.
fourth idea.
We had other ideas,
Yeah.
worse ones.
Yeah, way worse ones. It's just funny how it all comes together.
But we're having fun.
Mhm.
Are you guys having fun? This is a weird conversation. This is actually very weird. We don't
Nice.
normally do this on the vlog. You like
No,
this?
I like it. Yeah.
We're just hanging out.
I like straight talk.
Street
Yeah.
talk. Street talk.
Street talk. Hashtag. Doing a lot of hashtagging today.
So Allie told me we should
Uh-huh.
stop saying hashtag stuff.
Oh,
She was like, you guys have been using that joke for a long time.
that just means I'm gonna do it more now.
I know.
It's like you should stop.
I told her, I was like, yeah, now I feel like even more encouraged to do it.
Yeah.
Not to rebel against, you know, what you just said, but just because now it's even funnier that I know it's not funny.
You and I.
Once someone says something's not funny, for some
Yeah.
reason I get more excited about how not funny it is.
Yeah, you and I both have this weird perverse love of a joke that's really funny, and you do it till you run it into the ground.
Just destroy it.
and then you
Time
just
bucket.
keep doing it until it gets that funny again.
Yeah. To us.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be funny to
Dude,
anyone
the
else.
joke is the best to us when it loses its thing for everyone else.
And all of my friends don't understand, because it's not just her, and I'm not picking on anyone, because they'll come to me and they'll say, hey, this thing that you're doing is no longer funny. And then I get excited about
Yeah.
it. That's the first time I get excited about it.
When everyone else is like, stop, dude, then it
Just
gets
stop.
so much funnier.
Like the Jeff Heimbach was
Yeah.
super funny, then it was not funny.
Yeah.
Then it was so funny again, and now I'm bored.
Yeah. You know what we did for like 2 years was, yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's dope.
We did
Oh,
for-
that one people hated.
we did for years.
For the longest time, where did it come from?
Aziz
It came from an
Ansari.
Aziz Ansari
Yeah.
stand-up bit.
Yeah.
We would just
These jokes and stuff.
zob.
We just kept saying everything was
Anytime
so.
someone would say anything, like
Yeah.
especially if it was like a soccer mom or someone who
Yeah.
you should not say something. Let's switch sides. I want to use my other arm.
Okay.
We'll just switch it. Let's switch it up. Let's change up the vlog. And if you're finding this vlog boring, there's other ones to watch where
Yeah.
we're running around. But it's nice to switch things up.
Yeah.
yeah, so he says something, these beats and zob, and then we started saying it, our friend couldn't say it, and then our other friend's like, don't say that, that's dumb, and then we got really excited about saying it.
Dude.
And so for the longest time,
For like 2
the
years.
more inappropriate it was, the person was, you were saying it to like a minister or someone like, you know what, that sermon was zob. Or like, we never did that, but that would have been a great one.
Yeah, we did stuff like that.
As a matter of
stuff.
fact, it's my new goal, maybe, to say to a minister, that sermon was zob.
I did that to my fiance. She would
You did?
she'd get mad all the time. She'd like cook something, and I'd be like, "Yo, this spaghetti was so." She would get so mad.
I can't think of one person other than us,
Yeah,
like other than the two of us, who thought that was funny.
dude, and it still is kind of.
It's still pretty funny.
I don't want to bring it back.
Cause we're just two like white guys
Yeah.
with like no business.
Painfully white.
Well, you're painfully white, literally.
Oh,
And
come
the
on.
sunburning, and
Dude,
the pale.
do not start people
I
asking me if
know.
I'm sunburned.
He's not sunburned. It's the
No.
kidney thing that we already discussed. You got to take some steroids, but people always ask you that.
Oh,
like
dude.
strangers, and it's the most annoying
Strangers.
thing. It's
Every day,
it's
10 times a day.
So that must be really frustrating, honestly.
I get
I
used
love
to it
you,
by
buddy.
now, but yeah, I just don't want to spread it.
Hashtag friend love. But seriously though, as tan as I get and as red as you get, when you're in more sun, you get even redder. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
People get scared for me.
We
it's
are
funny.
both the Anglo-Americans.
Yeah.
And we have no business really saying zo.
So.
There's no authenticity to us saying
No.
that. There's no sort of like, no, but we're street enough. Nope, no, we're not. So that's why it's awesome.
I've started using boo a little bit.
Oh no.
Dude, it's so funny. Did it to a coworker the other day. I was like,
That's what I liked about Bay.
Yeah.
Because you hated it so
Yeah.
much. Like, don't say Bay.
now I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny,
I did
yeah.
a coworker the other day was like, can you hand me that? I was like, I got you, boo.
Like tonight on Periscope, we were talking about this. Like, who's your Wednesday? That's one thing I want to happen. Like,
Wednesday.
instead of Woman Crush Wednesday,
Wednesday.
which is a shorter hashtag, so I get it, WCW, but I want it to be, who's your Wednesday?
That is never gonna catch on.
It's too-
never gonna catch
hashtag Wednesday.
Oh, I'm gonna
right?
use
Like,
it, but,
this chick
yeah.
is, or it could be a dude for someone else. Could be their Wednesday. Oh, see, it works for everybody. Wednesday. Then it's
Yeah.
not just. Then it's not so sexist.
Universal.
Woman Crush Wednesday might be kind of sexist.
Well,
Maybe
you got
there's
Man
a-
Crush Monday. Separate but not separate but equal.
Tyler, separate but equal hasn't always worked out that well in history.
Isn't
So
that-
we should maybe we should come Monday and Wednesday.
No, just Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday.
Wednesday works.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like WENDSBA.
Just do WENSBAE.
Wait, say that again.
Just do WENSBAE.
Ooh, what about WHENSBAE?
Like, hey, Wednesday.
Hey, Wednesday.
No, that's awful.
Tyler, you're my Wednesday this week.
Oh, cool. Mine's Lizzie Kaplan. couldn't even come
Who?
up. Lizzie Kaplan. She was, what's her name? Janice Ian.
From Mean Girls?
Yeah.
The gothic one?
Yeah. Have you seen her lately?
Tyler.
She's a cat's meow.
You know, all of my Woman Crush Wednesdays are all like still from childhood, like when I was a kid. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the only one that fell off the list was Claire Danes.
Yeah.
She was on my list when I was younger, but she's off now. But all of the rest of them are still there, like Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, well, literally classic. There's your
Yeah.
classic movie era. And then I had Jennifer Connelly
Still gorgeous.
and Danica McKellar, who was Winnie
Perfect.
Cooper.
Mhm.
Jennifer Connelly was obviously the girl from The Labyrinth, and The Rocketeer, more importantly. You ever
Yeah.
seen The Rocketeer?
Yeah.
Dude, The Rocketeer was a great movie. A lot of people haven't seen that. My favorite live-action Disney movie made post-Walt, modern era, definitely The Rocketeer. I always forget that one exists, so when people ask me, I don't answer with that, and I should.
Jennifer Connelly has aged very well, too. She's still gorgeous.
But I don't know that for a fact, because I have never seen her in person.
Yeah, me neither, but on TV and stuff.
So now we're just a couple of weird guys talking about ladies.
Talking about
what about
Jennifer Connelly.
dudes? Well, you got to make it equal. What about dudes?
What about dudes?
Who's handsome?
Dude, I'm honestly, like, this sounds like such a boring guy thing to say, but I'm
Okay.
honestly so bad at that.
Wait, what?
Like, I'm cool at saying other dudes are handsome, I'm just kind of bad at telling who's handsome.
Oh, like knowing who's handsome?
Yeah, and it's like, mine's so weird, like, you know who I think's really handsome?
Like, so you're saying, like, when you watch TV, you're like, dang, that girl is beautiful. I can
Yeah.
make her my Woman Crush Wednesday, but when you're watching TV, you just never see a guy and you're like, he's handsome.
You know who I think's handsome is, like, young Michael Caine.
Okay, so you think of people as being
Yeah.
so you're like, no, that guy looks great, but you think of weird people is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, okay, well that's even better.
Like
so who
young-
you go?
like
What are
you-
Tyler's man crush Mondays?
Like, young Bill Murray.
You think young Bill Murray is handsome?
Yeah. Young Michael Caine, current Nick Offerman. I just think these are like, those are
Nick
handsome
Offerman's
dudes.
a handsome dude.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I had this discussion with a couple of different
John
people
Hamm.
lately. John Hamm is very handsome.
Yeah.
Come on, Don Draper's handsome.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Agreed.
that. Snails know that.
Mhm.
And they're hermaphrodites. They don't even need
It's true.
mates.
Yep.
That got weird.
Yep. You made it weird.
No, you made it worse.
Okay.
What was I going with that? Oh,
John
no,
Hamm.
here's the thing.
John
Ladies can have beautiful souls.
Yeah.
And it makes them beautiful. You get to know a lady who's not beautiful and you think she's beautiful because she's beautiful. And we're not going to talk about the depth of, because it shouldn't matter. Because it shouldn't matter what someone looks like and all that stuff, and I agree with you. But I'm just saying, when it comes to the wide world of people think this person's so hot and this person's not, whatever. I feel like hot guys, it always has to do with personality. Always.
I think so,
It has
too.
much less with men to do with visuals. And everyone's going to go, that's not true. But it is, I think. Because
Yeah.
let's take Chris Pratt as the perfect example. Everyone now loves Chris Pratt. Jurassic World, Chris Pratt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 dinosaur. Don't you dare handbuck me, dinosaur. And everyone's like, that guy is super sexy. But when Chris Pratt was first on Parks and Recreation, which is the greatest show of all time,
One of.
well, I just like saying several shows are the greatest show, so that way they're all equal, but separate. Which is what you told me was the best way to do everything, separate but
Right.
equal. When Chris Pratt was on that show, he was a chubby guy,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, that dude is super funny, but he's gross.
I
The
never thought-
longer they watched the show, girls around me that I knew, and a guy I wrote to that was in prison,
I kind of think you look better chubbier.
they all would be like, oh yeah, the gross funny one. But that was the whole point, like the chubby, sweaty, gross, funny one.
Yeah.
And then the longer they watch the show, the more they're like, you know, that Andy guy's goals. He's bagels.
Yeah.
Bagels. B-A-E goals. But sounds like bagels, right?
I just wanted to throw them on.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yay.
Subscribe.
Yeah. She didn't go to VidCon at all.
No.
Bagels.
Bagels. I get it.
Because, you know, the Andy and April thing.
No,
if you
yeah,
haven't
I
seen Parks and
understand.
Recreation, you need to watch a great show. At least watch the first, 3 seasons of it? Watch the first 3
Like
seasons
the
of it.
first 4.
First
even.
4 seasons.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wow, he's so sweet and he's such a great guy. Then he toned up and got in some,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
no, before that, some military movie. And then he was in Guardians of the Galaxy and he was freaking Star-Lord. And as if you've had time to see it, he was amazing. And now he got all sexified and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Chris Pratt's so sexy. But that really happened because of his personality, his projected personality. He's like a cool, super cool dude.
Yeah, he's apparently a really good guy.
But he's still got the same face that he had when he was the chubby guy. So,
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
And this is gonna sound so made up.
Okay.
But it's true. I think you agree with me on this.
Okay.
I kind of think every woman is beautiful.
Well, I think that's actually... Well, elaborate before I agree with you. I was about to agree with you for a reason. I want to see what your reason was.
I mean, like, I kind of feel like the personality thing too, but like, I kind of feel like with every girl I've ever met, there's, unless they're like a jerk, there's something attractive
I was
about
just
them.
going to say the same thing. Like, even girls where I was like, okay, I don't actually really usually look at girls weird. Like, I'm one of those dudes. You know this because we're friends, but, you know. I never like think like, oh, that girl's hot or not. I don't actually
Yeah, I'm
rate
not that
people.
guy
I'm not
either.
that guy usually at all. Like people are usually like, oh, what's your WCW? I don't really have one
Yeah.
even with girls, but I mean, I'm a human.
Yeah.
Don't get
Hey,
me
listen,
wrong, but
we ain't dead.
no,
That's
we're
what
not dead.
saying.
But
We're just not that
even
guy,
girls,
yeah.
everyone's like, kind of the ugly girl in high school. There's always like the longer you knew them, the more they're like, no, look at she's got,
I'm just saying, like, if I were a single man,
You're gonna put it into better words than me.
if I were a single man, I could talk myself into having a crush on just about any girl that I met.
That's exact. There you go.
Yeah.
Tyler's better with the words than me. I get myself in trouble if I start.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, like, with men, though, I feel like the world in general goes more based off the personality.
I would
If
say
the
that's
guy is
almost-
super
yeah.
funny, like Bill Murray is a perfect example. No! The perfect example, Jack Nicholson. I feel like if Jack Nicholson hadn't been super funny and then been in all those movies like The Shining and different stuff, nobody would be like, Jack Nicholson is the most handsome
He
man.
was a super handsome guy as a young man, though.
But I mean, even now, though, people think he's very handsome. And look at Jack Nicholson hasn't combed his hair in 100 years.
Yeah. He's
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Bill Murray is one of those guys who's like, and look at,
Yeah.
but he's got a great personality, and everyone goes, Bill Murray's a handsome guy.
might be the coolest guy who's ever lived.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why? because of his personality.
Yeah.
So I feel like the world definitely does judge men and women very differently, and I
agree.
feel like girls have it harder.
Girls definitely have double standards.
And I'm
for sure.
glad that I'm a dude because I am not a handsome man,
Neither am I.
and it's fine because I don't punch
Right.
or I don't pinch my friends or slap them.
Yeah.
Too
As
much.
well, you shouldn't. Be a weird thing to do.
Like in elementary school,
Yeah.
there was this book when you were like Star of the Week or something, and I still have it at Disney Elementary School, and I think I Instagrammed it once, and in it,
Yeah.
you had to write things about what's nice about you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like you because you have nice brown hair,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And this one girl wrote, or it was you are a great friend because ... and then they fill in the blank, right? And this girl wrote, you are a great friend because you don't hit
Well, that's true.
about me.
That's a good way to be.
And then I don't hit, so that's why people like me. The people that do.
I read through your brother's yearbook once.
You did?
Yeah, and they were like, I'm not
I
gonna say.
have a brother.
I'm not gonna
He's
say his
single.
name if you've never said it on here.
His name is Seth.
Oh, okay, but they're like, Seth, you are cute, and I was like, oh, Seth. You gotta really know your brother for that joke to be as funny as it is.
Yeah, Seth is he's single.
Ladies,
Ladies,
he is good with computers.
you're alive and you need a date.
I would recommend Seth to my friends.
We can't really organize that through a vlog, but
No. If you happen to bump into him.
you happen to bump into my brother Seth,
Yeah.
ask him on a date.
My brother Jeremy is married.
He doesn't
with 2
like
kids.
Seth. My brother doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and he doesn't like to go to parties or do any of that stuff. And he has a hard time with that. He doesn't like that.
Yeah.
With the ladies. So if you don't do any of those things, but you're just friendly and you like fun,
Just up for adventures.
just up for hiking,
Yeah.
call Seth. Let's get Seth in the mix.
Let's get Seth in
That's
the
where
mix.
that comes from.
Yeah.
Let's get Seth in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we've talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, it's been
we
nice.
probably said something by accident that's going to get us in trouble. Somewhere one of you is angry at something we said, and we did not mean to make you angry.
I
and
guarantee we didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, whatever it is, we didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely feel like it's harder for girls.
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone on the other side of that issue. It's like
I feel like there's a lot of jerk dudes that are.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever, it's just hard for guys. I
No,
feel
it
like
is
it's
not.
way harder
It is
for
not
girls.
harder
in
for guys. Yeah.
On almost every level.
Yeah, it's
and
way
it's not.
harder for
It
girls.
isn't fair,
It's not.
but it is kind of the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies, you deserve to have doors open for you still because you got to worry about stuff like makeup, and I just get to walk out of the house like this.
Yep. It's amazing.
It is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry for being dudes.
I didn't choose this life. Born into it. So
Glad I can pee outside.
being standing up is kind of awesome.
Well, I mean, they could.
Well,
We don't need to get. We don't need to get into more. We shouldn't have gone. It's my fault.
You know what? That's true. Let's just abandon that route.
But I do want to say though that I do like when I'm in the woods.
Uh-oh.
There's a
Yep.
convenience
Nope.
there
Uh-huh.
that I'm not sorry to have. I'm happy to have.
And I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're camping,
Yep. Uh-huh.
it is good to be male.
That's all. So,
So, equal pay for equal work.
I agree with that 1,000%.
And we're sorry for whatever we said that was wrong.
Everything we're saying is supposed to be positive and non-offensive.
We're trying to be positive and we're being funny. I'm really afraid we might have said something by accident.
I have an ex-girlfriend that's a radical feminist.
Really?
I'll send her this video, and if she says we're clear, we're good to go.
What if that guy says we're not?
I don't know that guy.
Oh, then we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Just by watching this vlog, you've done your duty. Go home. Sleep well.